People love to say be patient. Your time is coming. Just hang in there. Just keep on pushing. But I've been doing all those things, right? And you probably have too. And I don't really need a pep talk. I need progress. I want to see progress. And you probably want to see the same thing. It's easy to say, trust the process when you've already achieved the things you want to achieve. But for the people who have, yet to achieve those things, it's kind of demotivating to hear that. Just trust the process. You hear it over and over and over again, and it's kind of demotivating. You know what I mean? It's easy to say those things when you've already done what you wanted to do. It's easy to say those things. But when you're actually living through it, when you're actually working hard every single day, putting in all your effort and seeing minimal progress, that's the difficult part. That's a difficult part that not many people talk about, When your energy's low and you're just trying to make it until your next day off while trying to also pursue your dreams and do what you want to do with your life. When you get off work and you don't have any energy, right? And you still make time, make effort to do the things that you want to do. And you just hear people saying, oh yeah, just keep going, man, just keep pushing. And they probably say these things with good intentions, but seeing other people like fly past you is really demotivating. You know what I mean? It feels like almost a joke. Like, yeah, just be patient, man. Your time's coming. It's like a joke almost. Good things take time. I understand that. I do. I really do. But you don't know how much longer you have to wait for, right? It's like, think about it this way. You're in a waiting room. And there's no clock. And maybe your name's written down somewhere and they're going to eventually call your name. There's no clock. You don't know when they're going to call your name. You see other people, their names being called. People that got there after you, their names being called before yours, And there's no way to tell, when you're going to be next up. You're in a waiting room with no clock and you don't know when your name's going to be called. You know how nerve-wracking that is? It's easy to say, oh, just be patient, but you don't know when you're gonna, when your time is gonna come. It's like you're running a race with no finish line. You know how nerve-wracking that is? You know how difficult it is to do? And back to my analogy, you're in a waiting room, you're hearing other people's name being called, and all you can do is just sit there and watch them. Oh, so-and-so, you're next up. And now they get up and walk straight past you. They fly straight past you, and you're just sitting there like, oh, maybe I'll be next. Then the next person gets called, not you. Maybe I'll be next. Next person gets called, not you, and so on and so forth. You have to sit there and watch other people get to where they want to be before you. And sometimes they arrive there after you. You know what I mean? They arrive there after you, and you still got to watch them get to where they want to be. And in terms of the analogy in real life, it's like, let's say you have goals. You're watching other people achieve their goals. You're putting in work to yours. You're putting in work to achieve your goals, but you're seeing other people put in less effort and achieve their goals faster. Less effort, less everything. They put in less time, less energy. And you would think that it's luck, but that seems like an easy cop-out. It seems like an easy way to just brush it off as something that's too easy to do or something, right? Like an excuse almost. That's how I feel, at least, I'm just waiting for it to be my turn, Been doing YouTube for a very long time. Almost. In a few weeks, it's going to be a year I've been doing YouTube. right? I've been trying my best to be patient. I've seen people make less effort videos than this. There's people who, they make a clown of themselves. People who, they do weird, shady stuff to get some views. And one of my first videos, I told people I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm not going to continue. I'm not even continue. I'm not going to start, sacrificing my own self-image to entertain others. You know what I mean? That's, to me, that's not what having a YouTube channel is for me, at least. Other people, they can do whatever they want. If they want to embarrass themselves on camera for some views, hey, it's your channel, do what you want. Me, if I have to take the longer route, so be it. I really just don't want to, be one of those, they call them one-hit wonders. They embarrass themselves, they go viral, and then that's about it. Maybe for a few months, a few weeks. Sometimes they embarrass themselves, they only get as they say, 15 minutes of fame, right? And for me, at least, I've been patient. And the patience has helped to build my character. I will say that. Because imagine you're putting in your all every single day, and you're seeing next to no results. You put your all into a video, and it gets like 5 views. Hours worth of work. I mean, you might think, okay, 5 views, that's a lot. Then you realize, oh wait, 3 of those views were you on your other accounts. You know what I mean? And so it's like, it is discouraging sometimes when you see other people, they put in less effort. They started after you. They have less experience than you. And they still, find success faster than you. That's what's really discouraging, right? And I'm still going. I'm still posting videos. Obviously, I'm making this video right now. Every now and then I gotta get on here and vent, man, because it does get to me sometimes. It really does. It really does get to me. But the lesson that can be learned is, do what you can. Take breaks, rest if you need to, Hey, sometimes it might get so bad, hey, just scream into a pillow if you need to. Sometimes life just isn't fair. There will be people who do less and get more out of life. That's what I'm finding out. People who consistently do less and consistently get more. Is it fair? Who knows, man? But don't let that frustration make you think that, there isn't any progress. Right? It's really easy to say, oh, this is all this time I'm putting into this is worth nothing. It's really easy to say that. It's very easy to say that. But that's not the case. Over the course of a year, I've gotten, as of making this video, I have 208 subscribers. Over the course of a year, take that same time frame and same amount of videos and go to someone else's channel, they've gotten way more. Now, is it good to compare yourself to others? Probably not. They say comparison is the thief of joy. And I feel like my joy is being robbed by comparing myself to others. That may be true, right? That may be true. But you can't help but compare, man. You have to compare to see like almost how you're doing. Because if you're doing it and other people are doing the same thing, you would expect to see similar results, right? That's not the case at all. That is not the case at all. Sometimes it might feel like you're stuck in the same place, walking in circles, watching grass grow with all the work that you're putting in, it might feel like you're wasting time, is what I'm saying. But that's not the case. And I'm saying this while in the process, while in that, what's it called? Just be patient phase. Just trust the process phase. I'm in that phase right now. And I'm here telling you from experience that, that waiting phase, that trust the process phase, you are building something. It might not be visible, but there's this thing called shadow work, right? The work you do behind the scenes. And you're building that up, little by little by little. And so when you finally do have the chance, the opportunity for success, you're prepared for it, right? Back to my analogy I made before. People's names are getting called one by one by one. You're just watching everybody walk past you. And when, finally when your name gets called, you know exactly what to do. You know exactly what to do. Success is basically preparation that meets opportunity, right? Opportunity is the flat line. Preparation is something that you can build up little by little. So when you have enough preparation, you'll meet this opportunity line that comes by every now and then you'll be ready for it. For example, let's say you wanted to play football. You wanted to get drafted into football, any sport really, or any opportunity really. And right now, today, you got an offer saying, hey, we want you on our team. Here's $10 million to join our team. If you're not prepared, you just wasted the opportunity of a lifetime. You know what I mean? Had you not put in that work, you just wasted the opportunity of a lifetime. Now imagine situation number 2. You've been putting in work day after day after day after day, training and training, preparing and preparing. Then, and only then, do you finally get that offer. Hey, we want you on our team. Boom. Now you're prepared. You've been waiting for this for literally forever, right? Now you're prepared. Now preparation meets opportunity. Boom, success. You see what I mean? Like, there will be opportunities, and you've probably seen opportunities in your life that you probably thought, dang, I could have took advantage of this had I been more prepared. You see what I mean? You see where I'm going? And so with that, prepare for something, right? Prepare, put in that time, little by little, day by day. The opportunity will come around. If you look hard enough, the opportunity will come around. And I'm telling you these things while in that waiting phase. We are in the same phase if you're watching this video. And I might look back on this video and be like, dang, I was right. But while you're in that waiting phase, you need to be preparing for when the opportunity comes. So when the opportunity comes, you will be prepared. And no, it's not easy. It's not easy to wait. It's not easy to watch everybody fly past you, doing less and getting more. It's really not easy at all. You might feel stuck. You might feel like everything's moving slow. There's a story called, The Tortoise and the Hare? If you're watching this, we are the tortoises. We are the turtles and the rabbits. Or I guess, yeah, the turtle and the rabbit, tortoise and the hare is the same thing. But basically the ones that move slow and build up little by little by little, those are the ones that succeed in the end. Versus the ones that try to move fast. Those are called the one-hit wonders. You know what I mean? And think about it in another way. Imagine you built your house brick by brick for someone who tries to, hurry up and build a house out of just a couple of wooden planks. You know what I mean? Brick by brick is obviously the house is gonna stand sturdy, versus someone else who tried to hurry up and build a house in a hurry. See what I mean? So it might not seem like there's much. Thinking about my analogy, you're building a house. It's gonna take longer to build, but once it's finally built, you're good. You're set. You know what I mean? Versus trying to hurry up and do something, it won't last for anything. Some of this stuff, it goes way back, man. It's wisdom that's been passed down from generations, just being patient. And it's easy to say these things. Once again, I hear you. We're on the same page right here, man. We're on the same page. But I'm telling you, I'm speaking from experience, right now experience, that you just gotta wait, man. And I'm really speaking to my future self, because I've really got confidence that what I'm doing will eventually, be able to give me the life that I want. I do have confidence in myself. I do have confidence in, God and the Most High. But It's not easy. It's not. It's really not. Seeing other people, like I said, fly straight past you is not easy at all, man. It's not easy at all. But let this video be a reminder to you. I know you already heard it. You've already heard it, but just keep going. Keep going. Try to compare yourself less to other people, and just keep going, man. Keep going, even though it might not seem like it's worth it. Like I said, focus on putting in the work, the shadow work, the work that nobody sees. That's the value. That's where all the value is. Because when you finally do get the chance, it's gonna seem like magic. How did he do it? He must have got lucky. No, he didn't get lucky. He was putting in the work behind the scenes. So when he finally popped off, it doesn't even seem real. How did he do it? He never did anything. No, he was doing something. You just didn't know about it, right? So be that person that people say got lucky. The whole time, deep down in your heart, you know how much work you put in. So when the opportunity comes, you're ready for it. And with that said, y'all have a blessed day. I'm out.